Hi guys, I'm klvt and I'm talking to you about a trio today. They hail from Bergen in Norway. They banded in 2006 and within their discography is one demo, 2 EPs and 2 full-length albums. They are Avertia and their album I'm talking to you about today is their 2018 banger release, Hundre og Helvete. Signed with Records, this release is themed around their signature sounds of folklore, death and sorrow. Hundre og Helvete is a great mix of traditional black metal combined with classic heavy metal and rock and roll sounds, with effective classic guitar solos and soundscapes with modern twists and turns on the also evident folk metal sounds. Josh's melodies are modest yet so effective. They carry this charming clarity with a subtle distortion, which for me kept this album somewhat murky at times. The diversity of this journey was so pleasurable, with moments that felt calming before an assault of vocals that threw me into a cesspool of haunt and sorrow. The album felt like an anthem at times, reminding me that of Cancer's style in the sense. With their call to the masses, Avertia seemed to have mastered this similar power pretty well. Steinblood, the opening intro to the album, this just won me over hard. This is a very emotive and divine melodic guitar solo that sees this intro in. For me, this was a case of a simplistic yet very gorgeous instrumental track being a very good start to this album. Their first track, Dun Rustin Porten, was more of a heavy metal experience more than black metal for me, although those blackened vocals, they grew on me with every listen. This was such a catching track overall though, very cool guitar work while sounding a good mix of rhythmic beats as well. But where it really took off for me and where it was at was the third track, Trollmannen. This was an anthem. This is such an anthem, and one of their more intense tracks off the album. A big moody beat of those drums just set the scene. The riffage that sees this track in was so hooking, and then the melodicism hits, carrying a folk metal feel before moving into a first wave vibe, which reminded me of Venom. It was very cool. The vocals are so abrasive and so straightforward, I'm going to put it. That's probably the only way I can describe it. There's such a realness to Avertia's sound, and possibly the attention holder for me throughout this listen was Christopher's vocals. His vocal folds really complemented the entire composition very well. The boys mix it up nicely with their tempo changes between songs. For example, Akten Kunst, I hope I said that right, shows off a much more slow-burning intro before those coarse and gravelling blackened vocals deliver the control across this entire sound. I enjoyed this album for its diversity. It's there, it's definitely diverse. While some tracks were traditionally black, others had more of an indie rock feel. Avertia have definitely put a modern edge on this subgenre, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. They seem to have kept things pretty real within this album. There's nothing over the top going on here. It's just good musicianship, kept solid with smooth guitars, clean catching drums, and those blackened vocals that I keep batting on about. But it really does provide the listener with a good mix of black metal and other soundscapes that sit outside the black metal subgenre. However, all of these mixed elements have been placed and delivered very well in my opinion. The album sounds stern with deadly melodic moments and a harshness that I just enjoyed overall. Look, this probably isn't the most extreme black metal that I'm used to listening to and my go-to, full throttle stuff. But it's a good listen, and it will suit those who seek a more easier going blackened sound, or for anyone just wanting a bit of a different spin on the black metal subgenre. You need to go and check this out for yourself. It's on Bandcamp. Please go and have a listen to this album and follow Avertia on Facebook. They're also on Instagram. I'm klvt. This has been my black metal review.